Right, well, here we are in Warsaw. I'm joined by Mr. Stockholm, who I've been doing a very intensive 4-day training program with. How are you feeling, sir?
Oh, I'm feeling very good. It's been very good few days, and yeah, it's been a lot of approaches and meeting a lot of girls and a lot of fun. And I feel like I've been learning and improving a lot.
Good stuff. No, it's been a pleasure meeting you and working with you. When you first came into this, or before this weekend, what would you say, your key sticking points were? Or indeed, really, what kind of experience did you have in terms of day game and meeting women during the daytime anyway?
I'd just done 3 approaches, so basically no experience with day game, and usually I don't talk to girls, so not very much experience at all. So I was basically starting from 0.
And actually, over the few days, you've really come on in leaps and bounds to the point where we were really having to stack dates today, weren't we? It was quite logistically quite complex, and remains quite complex, really just fitting everything in. So how do you feel about how you've progressed over this period of time?
Well, I mean, it's been hard. It's been hard doing the approaches, but I feel like I've been learning a lot, and like each day, I feel like there's been an improvement, and like I've seen changes, and in the responses as well. So, the last few days, it's been very good. So I've seen like a big improvement.
Yeah, it's really good because I do feel that you are somebody who can really get a lot of very good results with this. I think your fundamentals are really in place. It's a question of, I think, like me, you're quite introverted, you're quite a cerebral person, quite analytical. So breaking out into the sort of that social persona is the key thing for you. But once you do that, I think actually, there's a lot of opportunity for you in this. Is that how you're feeling about it?
Yeah, I can kind of feel like it's a little bit hard to get started, but like once I get going, I can kind of like get into the flow of things, and then I'm just like going for it and taking action and like going for the approaches.
When we finish this weekend, what key things do you think you need to work on, and what are you going to do to keep the momentum going forward?
Well, I think it's like getting the habit of doing this regularly, like in my regular life, just keep approaching, but also it's like building attraction, and also going on dates, and like getting less flakes, and like getting more like attraction on the date.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts to all of this stuff, isn't there? But really, in the short time, over this weekend that we've worked together, you've done really, really well, and I can see you, as I say, going on to being very successful with this. So, in terms of getting coaching, if there are people sort of sitting on the fence or unsure about whether to go forward with coaching, what would you say about the experience that you've had working with me this weekend?
Well, I think coaching is very useful, especially if you're a beginner, because it's very hard to get started, and like doing your first few approaches is very difficult. But if you have a coach, you kind of have someone who has your back, and you kind of feel like more confident because they're there and they're experienced, and you're kind of like riding on their experience a bit, and you also get like more encouragement to like go for it.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, I feel that because obviously I've worked with many hundreds of guys, and also I've been doing this for a long time myself, and I think I am able to, and other coaches, we're able to see very quickly what you're doing well, what's working for you, and what's maybe not working quite so well, and tweak things very quickly. And I think that's the benefit for me, because there are guys who are doing this kind of stuff for months or years on end, and they're not really getting results because they're making the same mistakes over and again. So, that for me is the value in it, really.
Yeah, I think you've given a lot of good pointers, like a lot of good feedback, like, oh, here you need to do like more of this, and that's been really helpful, because I could, immediately start changing and like incorporating it into my game, and that was really helpful. Like I could see like instant results, basically.
Yeah. No, good stuff, man. And obviously we're going to continue working together after this weekend, and I look forward to joining you on the journey as you go forward, because I think you're going to do really, really well at this stuff. So it's been a pleasure, man. Many thanks.
Yeah, many thanks to you as well. It's been a lot of fun.
Good stuff. Over and out from Warsaw.